At this point of the program, it's now time to open the floor for the questions. I-welcome na po natin ang ating friends from the press. We are joined by several bloggers from the industry here who also wants to know, what's the happening, what are the happenings here in our Docu concert forward. So sige, simulan na po natin ang questions natin with our bloggers. Simulan natin kay Miss Kate Adahar of Random Republica. Miss Kate, go ahead.
Hi, thank you, Martin. Hi, good afternoon. Alden, as Martin mentioned earlier, we only caught a glimpse of your birthday celebration in the US. So, kumusta yung bakasyon mo? What was the most enjoyable part? Pakwento naman ng highlights.
Ang dami kasi I'm with family. That's number one. And then I've celebrated my birthday in the simplest form, which is I appreciate. And those moments really count for me. Mas nagka-count sa akin yung intimate lang with the people that I love and hindi masyadong plinano because those moments rarely happens when I celebrate my birthday here. And nakakatuwa lang na maging simpleng tao ulit for those days na nandun lang ako sa US being just myself. Walang Alden Richards. Konti lang. Siguro, I've met a couple of Pinoys. Pero after that, balik na ulit. Nagda-drive ako doon, naglalaba ako doon, naglilinis ako doon. Sabagay, ginagawa ko rin naman dito. Pero ang sarap lang na parang kahit pa paano I was able to relive my life before I became a celebrity during my stay there. And it's also my first out of the country after 2 years since the pandemic started. So yun. Tapos first time ko rin nagsalubong. Yun pala yung salubong. First, in my 30 years of existence, first time ko nagsalubong ng birthday when I was there.
Yun. Thanks. And at 30, you mentioned, you've been blessed with a lot of work, endorsements, and you were able to help your family. Pero kung meron pang material gift na gusto mong ibigay sa sarili mo, na kung hindi ka magigilty, ano yun?
Wala na yata eh. Parang, di ba there's a Maslow's hierarchy of needs? So I think I've reached the point of self-actualization. So hindi ko na, I don't look at, kasi di ba merong levels doon? But I think andun na ako sa second layer of the triangle. So it's really more of living by the moment, living by the day, planning for things to progress, to move forward. And it's not really more on material and non-material. It's really more of how am I going to leave the industry with a legacy. And I guess it will start with the Forward Concert and AR Foundation.
That's good to hear and very inspiring. All the best. Thank you. Thanks, you, Martin. Good luck.
Yes, Kate. Thank you so much. Kate Adahar of Random Republica. Ang ganda ng sinabi mo doon, Alden, na nandun ka na sa self-actualization stage. Kasi usually, mga tao, pagka dumadating doon, nag-iiba na yung perspective sa buhay. And I think one good example nung nandun ka na is this concert kasi you're doing it for the AR Foundation. Okay, let's move on to our next blogger, Sir Alan Sangkon of Stars Photo. Go ahead, Sir Alan.
What's up, Sir Alan? Happy New Year.
Hi, Happy New Year, Alden. Hi, Sir Direct Frank. Hi, Martin. I just want to ask muna, Direct. Hi, Direct Frank. Yan, matagal ko nang kilala to si Direct nung nagsisimula pala ako ng showbiz. Magaling na director talaga to. Kaya bago yung question kay Alden, I just want to ask muna yung question kay Direct Frank. Direct Frank, kasi parang this is documentary, di ba? Of Alden's life. And ikaw yung may idea nito di ba? And you presented to Alden. So, hanggang saang life ni Alden ipapakita dito sa documentary? Not giving too much, no? Parang patikim lang. Mula ba nung bata siya or mula ba nung pumasok siya sa showbiz? Parang ano yung makikita ng mga tao lang dito sa concert na to?
Kasi when I was conceptualizing the show, I want the fans and also the viewers and the non-fans to actually understand who Alden Richards is. And to understand that, kailangan natin maintindihan kung sino si Richard Fulkerson Jr. Kasi doon nagsimula yun eh. So we will take them way, way back. Nung bago pa siya nagkaisip, hanggang sa masabi niya sa sarili niya na, ay kaya ko pala. Ganun yung storytelling natin dito. It's encapsulated in songs, and it's also encapsulated in interviews and anecdotes from him. Mostly anecdotes from him kasi marami siyang stories that he hasn't hindi pa niya nasasabi sa mga previous interviews niya. It's because it wasn't time. And when he saw this concept and when he saw this opportunity to actually create a documentary about the person behind Alden Richards, I think we gave him that stage and we gave him that opportunity na sabihin na yung story na yun. So, marami. From way, way back, mula bata siya, up to creating his own vision for himself.
So, marami palang revelation si Alden dito sa concert na to na talagang dapat panoorin at abangan, di ba? Thank you, Derek, ha. Kay Alden naman. Alden,
Yes, sir.
Belated happy birthday, happy New Year, Merry Christmas, di ba? So lahat na. And congratulations dito. Kumbaga, hindi pa man nagsisimula yung concert. Sold out na. Ibig sabihin, successful talaga yung forward concert mo. Yung tanong ko lang rin, parang after this concert, syempre maraming mag-aabang din. Ano yung nilulook forward kay Alden Richard this coming 2022? Kumbaga, another teleserye ba, movie ba, ganun. Ano pa yung mga aabangan sa'yo this coming 2022?
Opo. Thank you, Sir Alden. Actually, yun po, yung movie po namin ni Bea will push through this year. And then after that po, we'll be doing a teleserye together. I think it's in the works na rin po. Nag-usap-usap na rin po regarding that. And right after the teleserye po, in the talks na rin po yung forward concert will go abroad, but I'll be performing the concert in person po in different states. So inaayos pa po yun, and eventually by that time medyo hindi na po ganito kataas yung COVID cases all over the world. So as of the moment, yun po yung plan for the first and second quarter of my year po sa ngayon.
Singit ko na rin, Alden, kasi halos lahat tinatanong kapag this January, ano yung parang naging New Year's resolution mo this 2022? Meron ka rin bang ganon na parang, this year, ito na yung ganito, ganyan. Ano yung New Year's resolution ng isang Alden Richard?
Parang kasi po, New Year's resolution are meant to be broken for me. Parang all the more na bine-verbalize natin yung mga gusto natin mangyari sa bagay, all the more na minsan hindi siya nagkakatotoo. So ako, I just let the situation play by itself, and hinihintay ko lang po talaga kung what life has in store for me in this year. So doon lang po ako mag-react based gusto kong anong ibigay ng tadhana. Grabe nga.
Thank you, Alden.
Thank you, Sir Alan. Salamat po.
Direct Frank. Thank you, Martin. Congratulations in advance for the forward concert. Looking forward to your concert. Thank you.
Sir Alan, thank you so much po. Dapat nga hindi tayo magkaroon ng New Year's resolution. Di na uso.
Hindi nakakatotoo minsan eh.
Oo nga eh. Hindi naman na-fulfill. Okay, pero gusto ko yung sinabi ni Direct Frank kanina na yung ipapakita natin dito sa forward, yung real Richard Fulkerson, na yun naman yung binalikan ni Alden nung pumunta ka sa States, kasi parang naramdaman mo doon na yun na yung kabilang side mo, di ba? Yung normal life. Oo, parang ganon. So, galing, parang nag-full circle ka nung ginagawa mo itong documentary at pumalik ka doon. Okay, Sir Alan, maraming salamat po. Pangatlo nating vlogger, naghihintay na, Sir John Bueno of Kumagkao. Sir John?
Yes, good afternoon. Hi, Alden. Kamusta ka na?
Okay naman. How are you?
All right, I'm good. I'm still fat, but I'm okay. But I just have a couple of questions for you. I know that the world between us has been really, really phenomenal, but what would you miss the most with that show?
Everything about it, John. Actually, I was really in awe how it was written, how it was directed, how it was well acted by my co-actors. It was a very healthy setup. It's a very healthy family that we were able to produce during that show. And I guess I would really miss the character. Kasi medyo maiksi for me, personally. Medyo maiksi yung naging Louis version 2.0 doon. Yung very vengeful, hindi nagpapatalo, always gets in the way. Very street smart, very smart. Pero I think I will be given an opportunity to play those kinds of roles in the future because of course, nakita natin yun, nakita po lahat ng audience na ay okay pala. So I think yun din po yung sabi ng network sa akin na I think it's time for me to portray roles more of like that kung ano yung nagawa ko sa show. And November pa nga, I think we finished taping by I guess November. And then nung finale week na, doon ko biglang na-miss yung show na parang sayang, ba't ang bilis natapos? But you know, ganun talaga. So we'll see each other naman on the next project.
But there will be a Louis 2.0?
Oy,
Who knows? Who knows? I don't want to say. I mean, hindi natin sure. Pero malay mo naman.
All right. Now going back to your concert, this surely will be successful. It is successful already since you've sold out all the tickets. Now, can you tell me a little bit more about the AR Foundation? How would the concert help the AR Foundation?
Well, technically speaking, it's gonna be all the funds accumulated upon producing the concerts. All the funds that was collected for the show will go directly to the foundation, from sponsors to the ticket sales, and that will sustain the current scholars that I have now, and para magtuloy-tuloy sila na until they graduated college, and then it will also open opportunities and slots for upcoming scholars for this year. Siyempre, we don't want na limited lang yung nabibigyan natin ng tulong. Siyempre, as much as possible, we want to help the most we can para and maraming ma-inspire na kabataan, maraming ma-inspire na estudyante to move forward in life na hindi pandemic, hindi catastrophic event ang pipigil sa kanila to achieve their dreams. So that's what the message that I want to send out while doing this show.
Alden, will there be an opportune time for people to actually help AR Foundation to do that rather than just, of course, your concerts don't come like every month or so, but will there be a time that they would be able to help AR Foundation directly?
Of course po, that's actually in the final process already that will be also open for donations, open for individuals who wants to sponsor a kid that can go to school. Inaaral lang po namin talaga mabuti so that maging flawless yung execution niya, because of course whenever you get into a certain opportunity, kailangan tinetest na namin yung waters there's a lot of trial and errors para at least hindi magkaroon ng flaw sa system, kasi syempre po in reality mahirap ang pagpera na po yung involved. We want to be as transparent as possible, and yun po talaga yung objective namin dito sa AR Foundation, where we will make it to a point na talagang all of the donations, all the help that we've got for the foundation will go directly to the ones that's being helped by our institution. So that's how I would like the foundation to be. Ayoko siya na masabing may foundation lang, gusto lang makakuha ng funds. There are certain people who will say that we can ignore that fact na meron pa rin detractors that will think ill of something that we're doing for the good. So of course that opportunity is gonna be opening soon, and pinag-uusapan lang namin. All the progress of the AR Foundation will take effect right after the Forward concert for this month.
Thank you so much, Alden. Thank you also for doing this for, of course, the countless scholars that you have. Maraming salamat, Martin. And thank you also, Direk.
Thank you, John.
Hey, John, thank you so much. I'm sure once you open the gates para sa mga tao na tumulong, mag-overflow yan. Maraming mga bata. Oo, maraming mga tao matutulungan. By the way, pasalamatan natin yung mga fans ni Alden, tsaka yung mga kapuso natin na patuloy na nagtitweet ngayon because we are trending right now. Thank you so much for making us trend. Ayan po. Hashtag Alden Forward and hashtag Alden Richards. Pareho pong nagtitrend ngayon. Maraming salamat. Keep tweeting para malaman niyo po yung info, yung mga mangyayari pa sa Forward Docu concert na nag-iisang Alden Richards. Okay, let's move on to blogger number 4. Okay, we have Sir Albert Abilido of Chicanes Avenue. Sir Albert?
Hey, mabuhay!
Grabe naman si Albert. Parang napaka-fresh mo naman ngayon. Alden.
Siyempre, pag ikaw rin, Alden.
Grabe naman si
Oy,
Chicanes.
belated happy birthday, Alden.
Thanks, Albert. Thank you.
Nakakatuwa yung mga ganap mo sa US. Congratulations. Sold out ha, bongga.
Thank you.
Yung first question ko muna kay Direk. Direk, when this project was pitched in, what were you really looking forward to in terms of working with Alden? And how did it materialize?
Actually, when it was offered to me to actually present to him, kasi he will be producing the concert, diba? That in itself gave me an idea na parang this artist really means business, and at the same time he knows what he wants. So kaya I really wanted to impress and actually present to him a concept na parang showing him the bigger picture of what he could accomplish pa by telling his story. Diba? And now knowing that he has this foundation that we will be launching in this concert. Diba? It gives you the idea na syempre this person really is a very good person. Diba? Nung una ayaw niyang pasabi kung ano yung mga charity works na, and now here we are actually celebrating his success and at the same time giving him the opportunity to actually present his platform to do this foundation. And it was really after presenting the concept to him, sobrang natuwa ako kasi parang he liked it that much na parang he wanted to collaborate more on it. Diba? So I just gave that structure. Ginawa ko lang yung structure for the story, but basically it's a 50-50 collaboration sa kanya. So, after the first meeting, nag-click na kami agad. Then followed, ang dami rin niyang ginagawa. So, he does a lot of lock-in tapings back then when we were meeting. So every now and then, I want to make the most out of this time and to make sure I prepare a good concept for him and prepare the concert for him na makita niya talaga that everything that he's doing as a producer comes into fruition. Ganun kadali yung work relationship namin ni Alden. So it's madali yung naging process namin. And yeah, when it came into fruition, I liked it, even if it's like 70-80% na matatapos na. So yun.
Direk, ikaw ba may mga projects ka pa na hopefully you look forward to collaborate with Alden in the future?
Definitely. Ako definitely. Now I know where this person is headed and what's the bigger picture for him. Ang sarap katrabaho ng isang Alden Richards. Sabi ko nga kanina, pagtitimpla ka pa niya ng kape.
Ang taray. Hindi pa ako nagpagsimpla ng kape ni Alden, pero...
Halika dito, Albert. Pumunta ka dito pagtitimpla kita, halika dito.
Kontento na ako, Alden, dun sa mga pahag-ahang nakakamiss.
Oo nga.
Hanggang Zoom lang talaga.
Next time.
Thank you so much for sharing a piece of that for Alden. And Alden, kasi di ba parang this concert supports AR Foundation supporting their education. Ikaw ba may pangarap ka ba in terms of education naman for yourself?
Yes, that's actually in the works also. I've been talking to different schools here already, and so far they're giving out different options for me to be able to finish school kasi they know my schedule, and then they as much as possible will make the schedule flexible for both of us. na para at least napagsasabay ko yung trabaho ko and yung career ko. Kasi like this nga, tong forward concert, nagugulat yung iba na paano ko daw napagsabay while doing The World Between Us and then doing a lot of stuff. Paano ko pa naisingit makakapag-produce ng concert. And again, everything is about time management. How you manage your time in a daily basis. And how you prioritize the things that you need to do. Kasi ganun yan eh. Ako kasi, meron akong checklist for a day, checklist for a month, and checklist for a year. Iba-iba yan. So, in that way, I'm able to put into order the things that I want to achieve in life na hindi ako nagka-cram, na hindi ko alam kung ano yung dapat kong gawin. So, I think, it's sana like our live audience now sa Facebook, makakakuha ng ganung lesson because time management is key. Time is everything.
Ay, mukhang dudumugin yung klase.
Secret pa nga yung pangalan ng school eh. Secret pa.
Nakaka-excite. Ay, we really look forward to that, Alden.
Ako din.
Na parang, that's still part of your priority despite the success, di ba? Parang, kung tutuusin, parang, you've learned a lot by hands-on education, but yung formal education, something na you still look forward to finish.
Yes, kasi let me share you with this, Albert, yung mom ko kasi, my mom wanted me to be a celebrity. So I lived that out for her. Yung finishing school, that's my dad's dream. So yun naman yung ibibigay ko sa kanya. Siyempre, he's growing old already. Parang ang taon na lang yata, senior citizen of the Philippines na yung tatay ko. Pero yun yung regalo ko sa kanya. Parang eternal gift to him. If that's what my dad wants for me, then yun naman yung ibibigay ko sa kanya.
Yay! Ang galing! Nakakatuwa! Planado yung buhay ni Alden. Pero wait, paano naman yung di ba parang last year, parang narinig ko sa sa isa sa mga interviews mo, you wanted to prioritize your love life as well. So paano yon for 2022?
Yun na.
Ako kasi darating naman yun. I mean, if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. Yun yung natutunan ko sa buong stay ko sa industry. And the more na sinasabi mo, the more na pinipilit mo, all the more na hindi siya dumarating. So, I'll just wait. And I think the one that's right for me is just around the corner. And kung nandyan man siya, halika na. Hindi, joke lang. Pero, hinihintay ko lang.
Oh my God, sana magparamdam na. Sana biglang dumaan na, no?
Hintayin natin.
Congratulations, Alden. We really look forward to the success of this concert. And of course, sana mas marami ka pang matulungan.
Yes.
Mas bumongga pa yung AR Foundation.
Tapos may utang ako sa iyong kape.
Yeah! Naku, naka-record to. Ipopost ko talaga to.
Post mo yun.
Resibo.
Thank you so much,
Albert.
Alden. Martin, thank you. Congrats for direct.
Albert, thank you so much. Thank you.